Welcome to Actors Are Born, the podcast that explores the lives and careers of the stars who have shaped cinema. Today, we focus on a man who has transcended the simple definition of an actor to become a true architect of Hollywood, Matt Damon.
Born in Cambridge, Massachusetts on October 8, 1970, Matt Damon grew up in an intellectually stimulating environment. His father was a stockbroker, and his mother a university professor specializing in education. His parents divorced when he was only 2, and he and his brother were raised by their mother in a 6-family commune. This formative environment surely influenced his worldview. His passion for acting was born early, fueled by his friendship with another boy from the neighborhood who lived 2 blocks away, a certain Ben Affleck. Together, they attended the Cambridge Rindge and Latin School, dreaming of a future in film. Despite his artistic aspirations, Damon enrolled at the prestigious Harvard University. It was there, for a playwriting course, that he wrote the first draft of what would become his ticket to success. Together with the inseparable Affleck, that text became the screenplay for Good Will Hunting. The plot follows Will, a prodigious young man who works as a janitor at MIT and wastes his mathematical genius living a life of expedience in the working-class neighborhoods of Boston. Only through the help of a therapist, played by Robin Williams, will he be able to confront his past and find his way.
This youthful project culminated in 1997 with an Oscar win for Best Original Screenplay, a triumph that transformed them from simple friends into authors who owned their intellectual property. Damon's clean-cut image initially led him to comfortable roles. His first major success was Steven Spielberg's Saving Private Ryan, where he plays Private James Ryan, the man a squad of soldiers must find and bring home after his 3 brothers died in the war. However, he soon demonstrated a remarkable ability to tackle more complex characters. In Martin Scorsese's The Departed, he plays Colin Sullivan, a young police officer who is actually a mole for the Irish mob boss Frank Costello. His life becomes dangerously intertwined with that of an undercover cop who has infiltrated Costello's gang. Perhaps his most surprising performance is in The Informant, where he plays an executive of an agribusiness company who becomes an FBI informant, a bizarre and unreliable character that earned him a Golden Globe nomination.
But it is the Jason Bourne franchise that cemented his position as a global action star. Bourne is a CIA agent suffering from amnesia who is hunted by his own agency while trying to piece together his identity and uncover government conspiracies. Another iconic role was that of botanist Mark Watney in Ridley Scott's The Martian. Left for dead on Mars, Watney must use his scientific ingenuity to survive alone on the Red Planet while awaiting a rescue mission. This role earned him another Golden Globe and an Oscar nomination. But Matt Damon's vision extends beyond acting. In 2022, along with Ben Affleck, he launched Artists' Equity, a production company born as a structural response to the economic crisis that has hit mid-budget films. Damon identified the obsolescence of the DVD as the catalyst for this crisis. In the 90s and 2000s, DVDs were a huge source of revenue that allowed studios to support films that were not immediate box office hits. With the disappearance of this format, a crucial safety margin was lost.
Artists' Equity aims to solve this problem by empowering the creative vision of filmmakers through entrepreneurial partnerships and a more equitable profit-sharing model. Their first film, Air, proved the validity of this model, achieving critical success and a Golden Globe nomination for Damon. Matt Damon's schedule is always full. He recently produced the film Unstoppable. In 2025, we will see him in Kiss of the Spider-Woman and The Accountant 2. But the biggest anticipation is for 2026, with 2 colossal projects, The Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's new epic, and The Rip, a thriller that will see him alongside Ben Affleck again.
Parallel to his intense career, Damon maintains a discreet and stable private life.
Married since 2005 to Luciana Damon, he is the father of 4 daughters. But his commitment does not stop at cinema. He is the co-founder of Water.org, an organization that addresses the global water crisis using a sustainable microfinancing model, the same entrepreneurial approach he applies to filmmaking. In conclusion, Matt Damon's legacy will not be measured only by Oscars. It will be measured by his ability to have analyzed and reshaped the economic structures of Hollywood and to have applied the same principles to his humanitarian work. Matt Damon represents the paradigm of the modern artist, an architect who uses his influence to redesign the creative and social landscape.
Thank you for listening to Actors Are Born. See you next time.